Hey guys, it's me, the baby Einstein and Sesame Street fan 2008 here. And today, I'm going to be doing a DVD update, like my number three, my third huge DVD update video here today. And I did get quite a lot of DVDs, like as of recently or whatever, between I would say late December to February a couple weeks ago. That's basically all the all the time limits and all that stuff that I got all these DVDs. So yeah, let's just show the first one. But yeah, and I know I have about 30 DVDs here. So yeah. Anyways, here we have Baby's First Movie 2006 DVD. Here we have the front, side, and the back right here. Don't own this one yet, by the way. But yeah, but now we do. Yeah. Here we have the disc and all the paper stuff in there, like the coupon and the parasite. So yeah. Right, next DVD is Baby's Favorite Places, French Canadian 2006 DVD. There's the front, side, and the back right here. It's in a black case for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, here we have this. No apparent sign. I don't believe the French Canadian DVDs of Wordsworth, Meteor Shot, Favorite Places, or First Moves come with parasites at all, even when they're sealed. So that's a reminder I wanted to say there. So yeah. Alright, next up, there's the Wild Animal Safari 2012 French Canadian DVDs. Yeah. Anyways, here at the front, side, and the back right here. Excuse me. Yeah. Here we have the disc. No insert. Here we have the disc. No inserts. Yeah. And good news is for this next one, I actually got a new copy for Neptune's Ocean's French Canadian 2012 DVD. And that's because the one I got back in October came with another Baby Lullaby DVD, which honestly kind of sucked. So I already had a Baby Lullaby French Canadian 2012 DVD in that lot, so it didn't make sense to get another one like right then on. So yeah, right then or whatever. But anyways, here's the new copy for Neptune's Ocean's 2012 DVD, and it was here at the front, side, and the back right here. Although the parasite's not in great condition at all, but it has the disc at least, the right one this time. So there it is. The disc and the parasite frame. But at the very least this time it actually does have the right disc, so I'm very happy for that. So yeah. Alright, here we have Baby Mozart, French Canadian 2008 DVD. Anyways, here we have the front, side, and the back right here. Okay, here we have this. No inserts. Yeah, I don't think the French Canadian DVDs I don't think the 2008 to 2009 French Canadian DVDs do not come with parent sites at all either when they're sealed. That's another thing. So yeah. Alright, here we have Beethoven French Canadian 2008 DVD. Here we have the front, side, and the back right here. I actually got a lot of them off Amazon, by the way. Just in case you're wondering how I got these. They were not on eBay, so yeah, that's basically how I got quite a good hand of them, I guess. Handful of them, or whatever, but yeah. Okay, here we have the disc. No inserts. As always for these French Canadian 2008, 2009, it will just always be the disc with no inserts inside them. Okay, there's a green stain on the cover for some reason, but whatever. That doesn't matter. I don't think that really matters anyways. But anyways, here's the Baby Noah French Canadian 2009 DVD. Anyways, here we have the front, side, and the back right here. Yeah. Okay, here we have this. No inserts. Again, like always. You'll see that with all of them. But yeah. Anyways, here we have the World Music French Canadian 2009 DVD. Anyways, here we have the front, side, and the back right here. Here we have the disc. No inserts. No inserts. But whatever. Here we have the Baby Santa's Music Box French Canadian 2007 DVD. Anyways, here we have the front, side, and the back right here. This was technically like a French Canadian DVD, or it's like some French Canadian, some American. But yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Here we have the disc. No, no parasite. And it's also in a black case for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. But whatever. The reason I don't get other regions of DVDs, in case you guys were wondering, is because I, yeah, my DVD player might not read with them well. It might not work with them, so it might only work for Region 1 DVDs. I'm not 100% sure, but that's kind of the reason why I don't get them. So you have like DVDs from other countries or whatever. Like, you know. Anyways, next up is here's a rarity from Noah. Like this one you hardly ever see at all. Like literally with Noah, you see it like I actually saw one on eBay like a month ago. Like earlier this month. No. It was actually earlier this month. I saw it. And with this one I'm about to show you, you hardly ever see it at all. Well, I somehow got lucky, despite them being both released on August 11th, 2009. It still doesn't show up, you know. But yeah. But somehow I got lucky because of Amazon. I'm lucky. I actually got lucky with it, so I'll show you what that is. It's a complete. It's like a much more rarity, honestly, much rarer than Noah. To be honest with you, I have a feeling that's the case, but whatever. Yeah. Okay, it's the Baby Neptune French Canadian 2009 DVD. This is honestly kind of interesting to be honest, but yeah. Anyways, here we have the front, side, and the back right here. They actually moved the picture up. That's I'm noticing that. On the American version, it'd be down there, but they moved it up for that one for some reason. But whatever. There's the back. Here we have this. Again, no insert. Again, there's no inserts, but again, there's no inserts in there. All right, now this is actually one I got in summer, but it didn't have a disc in it, and it's the Fango O2 Canadian DVD. Here it is now, but believe it or not, I actually burned a disc for this. Like yeah, I would. I have plans of doing it for a while, and I finally did. So yeah, here it is. I actually made a new Parasite for it as well. That's another thing. Yeah. Anyways, here's the Baby Van Gogh 2002 Canadian DVD. Anyways, here at front, side, and the back. Second copy, I could technically say. I guess. Okay. Here we have the disc and the Parasite. Yeah. The DVD and Parasite. It was just a spec on the X, but whatever. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. First sign till 7. Nothing really interesting with this, but just you're seeing it again, and you'll see it again in one of the bosses as well. But yeah, okay. Here we have this and the paper thing. Oh, like VHS and DVD Lover '06 calls them. He calls them like parents sheets or something like that. I think I'm not sure, but I guess they're not really parasites in the layer fails, like going from your chart to first sounds. I guess they just got lazy, I guess, and just made paper sheets instead. That that pretty much goes for all of them in between Meteor Shot and First Sounds. Yeah. Okay. Here we have another Bach late 2004 DVD. Anyways, here we have the front side and the back. It's already the same thing, pretty much. Nothing has changed for the cover at all. It's American. Okay, here we have the disc and the parent side. DVD and parent's guide, but yeah. Okay, here we have another copy of Newton late 2004 as well. Here we have front side and the back right here. Okay, here we have the disc and the parent side. Yep, this and parent side complete. So that's nice. Right, here's the one I already have, but however, this time it has a cover. Baby Mozart FHE DVD. I actually made this, by the way, but yeah. Anyways, here we have the front side and the back right here. This time it has a cover, however. I felt like I could use an upgrade copy, honestly, for this. So I just made one, because why not? Yeah. Okay. Here we have the disc and the parent side. Neat. Pretty cool. Right, last one. It's another new one I made, but except I didn't even own this one yet. I don't even own this one at all yet. But now I do. It's the Baby Duo Neighborhood Animals FHG DVD. Anyways, here we have the front, side, and the back right here. Yep. Do not even own this one for now, but yeah. This is a new one. Another new one for the collection, actually. So yeah. Okay. Here we have the disc. No Parasite, but whatever. Okay, and now here we have the misprint stuff. Alright. This was a listing that's been on eBay for a few years, but no one's ever wanted it no one's ever gotten them for some reason. And I can kind of see why, because they're actually both misprinted. And it might be actually be kind of funny as if I read out the names to you guys. As I show per box set or whatever. Alright, let's just start with stage 1. Alright. Let's just start with stage 1. Alright. Stage 1 had a tear on the wrapping, and some DVDs were open, but that doesn't matter. But it's still kind of cool to get anyways. Alright, here's the stage 1. Sorry, my second one now, but whatever. Okay, it might be kind of funny if I read them out. I could read them out right now. So, you have Baby Mozart, Baby Bach, My First Signs, Neighbor Owls, Baby Neptune, Baby Shakespeare. I mean, that's kind of funny, to be honest. It's honestly kind of funny. That's honestly kind of funny, too. Uh, that I will say, to be honest, it is honestly kind of funny. Not gonna lie at all. I'm not gonna lie to you at all. Okay. Alright, first TV, I'll show them. And I found it with stage 1. One of them was just thrown in here, basically. One of these was basically just thrown in here. It was just swapped. That's what I'm guessing. They swapped our first moves with another Neptune, but whatever, I guess. But anyways, let's just get on with this right now. Alright, here we have Mozart 07. This is my third copy, I think, now, pretty much. But yeah. Here it is, front, side, and the back right here. Same stuff as my other copies, but whatever. Okay, here we have the disc and Parasite. Here we have the disc and Parasite. Yeah, there's that. There's Bach 07. This is like I have a lot of Bach 07s I find. So I don't want me to do that right. And also First Signs as well. Been noticing, but whatever. Whatever, I guess. But anyways, here it is. Here's my fourth copy of Bach 07. Here is front, side, and the back right here. This one actually came sealed, but yeah. Only 3 in the box that came sealed. Bach, one of the Neptunes, and Shakespeare came sealed. That's it. Yeah. Okay, here we have the disc and the parasite. Okay, it has this really weird like strip on the top. I don't know why, but it does. But whatever. There's the Dixon Palestine. Here we go. Okay, here we have First Signs 07. This time it has lashes, but whatever. Front side the back. Same stuff as the last one I just showed you, so yeah. Okay, here we have the disc and the inserts Parasite and the movie awards thing. So yeah, all that stuff. Right, here we have Neighborhood Animals 2007. Yeah, this one has lashes. Mhm. Here we have the disc and the Parasite. Pretty cool. Except it's a bit bent, but whatever. Except the Parasite's a bit bent. I've noticed it, but whatever. Neptune 07. This one came sealed. The one I'm showing you right now, it actually came sealed, by the way. So, yeah. So here we have the disc. No Parasite. Got this sealed, so yeah. Uh, this one's actually Canadian copy because of the disc. So yeah. Neptune 07, second copy again. So because this box set is has been swapped, we have another Neptune 07 to look at. Well, but oh well, whatever. Still kind of cool though. But yeah, anyways, here's the front side and the back right here. Here we have the disc and the parent side. No parent side. I meant sorry. No parent side, but whatever. Actually looks to be in pretty good condition either way, but yeah. Anyways, here we have Shakespeare '07, my second copy. Here we have the front side and the back. My second American copy, by the way. I also have a Canadian copy, by the way, but yeah. That I got a year ago, but whatever. Yeah. Okay, here we have the disc and the parent side. Yeah, that's in parent side. Yeah. Yeah, there's the disc and parent side. Yeah, disc and parent side. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I should say. Disc and parent side. Yeah, disc and parent side. Well, I just have to organize this better so I can fit this back in again. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now here we have Stage 2. This one actually came sealed, but for sure this one's misprinted. This is how it literally came when it was sealed. But yeah, it came with yeah, it had Beethoven, 1903, Monet, Royal Animals, Da Vinci, Van Gogh, Van Gogh. No Santa in there for some reason. They might have had a shortage maybe. So they decided to swap it out with another Van Gogh. But whatever. And they're actually both identical. I will show you that in a moment. I'll show you that in a moment. I will actually show you that in a moment. I will actually show you that in a moment. I will actually show you that in a moment. Alright. Beethoven '07. I mean, this is like my third now, but whatever. Here we have the disc and the parasite. Yeah, there's some parasite. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, I will say. Alright, okay, this is. Yeah, it's really darkly. It's like dark roasted right here for some reason, like just on the bottom. I've never seen one like that. Like I don't know why, but that was kind of weird. But whatever. Here's the front side and the back right here. Here we have the disc and parasite, DVD and parasite. But yeah, and the case is kind of weird too. I don't know why it has that case, but whatever. Here we have Monet '07. I got this one brand new, so that's cool. Here we have the disc, and here's one. Okay. There's the disc comparison. Alright, here we have World Animals '07. This is like my fifth one. I have a lot of them as well, but I don't really buy it, I guess, too much because World Animals is one of my all-time favorites. So yeah, so I'll make an exception there. So yeah. Anyways, here it is. Here's the front side and the back right here. I know I have a ton of them, but whatever. Here we have the disc and here's that. We're almost done here. Wow. Okay. Da Vinci '07. I think for a copy, I believe. Yeah. I think it's for the DVD comparison. But yeah, here we have the DVD and Parents Guide has latches. A lot of the DVDs, by the way, have latches, so it's another thing. But whatever. And here we have the and here we have. All right, and next up we have the two Van Goghs '07. So two Van Goghs. All right, all right. All right. Here we have the two Van Goghs. All right, here we have the two Van Goghs right here. Yeah, they're the same. And they're both very identical to each other. I'll show them one at a time, regardless. I'll show them one at a time. I'll show them like one at a time. All right, here's the first one right here. Has latches. Same with the other one. Same goes to the other one. I love them both, and they are both identical. Just as I suspected. But yeah. Okay, anyways, here we have the disc and Parasite. Pretty cool. Second copy, again. We have another Van Gogh to look at because this box is misprinted, that's why. Here we have the disc and the parasol. The company, I guess, didn't care enough for Santa, so that's what happened. Oh well. In the traits there. Yeah. Of manufacturing these box sets, but whatever. Alright, just have to do this just so I can get the last DVD in here. Okay, hold on. I just have to get the last one in here. Hold on. Alright? Alright. I think that will conclude it all. That will actually conclude it all there for the update. I could actually. I just don't want to show my face as I get them all down here. As I also actually bring them all here. Let's try to do the best I can with it. Let's try to do as I can. Try to do the best as I can for it. Okay, here's the DVD. So yeah, here's the box. I think. And now here's the regular DVDs and French Canadian DVDs as well. Since there's also French Canadian DVDs in there. Okay, so I think that is it, guys. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.